Now what we need to do, guys, is create a little hole in each of these tabs so that we can thread our bolt through when the time comes. So to do this, what we're going to do is create a 2D sketch and click on the back surface of our tabs and zoom in. And because our tab was 12 millimeters by 12 millimeters, we're going to make the center of our hole 6 millimeters from the edges. So we're just going to draw a circle just in the middle there. Now, to make sure that this nut is a press fit, we're going to make the hole 4.25 millimeters in diameter. Now what we need to do to make sure that the circle is centered, we just hit the inside of the circle and the outside edge of our tab and just drag it down and make that 6, and we'll do the same to the top edge. Like so. Now all we need to do, that's ready to be extruded out. So finish the sketch, and now using the extrude cut tool, we just select that circle and then cut that out all the way so that we can see there that it has cut all the way through. And then we just do the same process for our bottom tab. Now we're ready to add the hex cutout for our nut. So to do that, we create 2D sketch, and we're going to sketch on the surface that we did the same for our hole previously. So sketch on the surface just here. Now if the location of the center point for the circle doesn't show up, that doesn't really matter. We can dimension that later, but we want to click on the polygon tool, and if it doesn't locate, just approximately find the center of the circle. If it doesn't locate, you can hover over the circle and it will find the center point. And what we can do is drag out a hex like so. Now I'm going to show you a tool here that we can make our hex cutout perpendicular or parallel to this line here, or perpendicular to the bottom. Using our parallel constraint tool that we used previously, we can select the one side of our hex and either the side or the bottom of our tab, and then it'll bring that little hex nice and straight. Now what we need to do is tell the width of our hex. Now we're going to be using M for nuts and bolts, and a dimension that, or the dimension for those is 7 millimeters. So that's the size that will stop that nut from turning once it's tightened. Now once that's all blue, that's fully constrained, that's fine. Now you can finish the sketch, and what we need to do here is to just extrude that little cutout. Cut it back, don't cut it all the way, so we're going to leave about 2 millimeters and just leave a 3 millimeter cutout for that nut to sit reasonably flush with the surface. It's always a good idea to check the nuts that you're using just to make sure that the size is correct and make any fine adjustments that you need to do. Once you're happy with that and the preview looks okay, then just click OK and proceed. And then you can also do the same for the bottom. And then you're ready to mirror.